What's up? What's up? What's up? Quick update. So, I finished building the bike. Got everything test fitted on there like it's supposed to be. Here's the finished bike right here. Everything pretty much is tightened down on it. You see here we've got 420 Predator. It's got a cold air intake on it. Still got the key start. Got the motor mount plate down on the bottom. Got all that mounted up. Foot pegs pretty much are zip tied on. I got to get a welder, but wanted to test ride it and needed somewhere to put my feet and didn't just want them swinging out on the side, so zip tied them on there pretty good. But going to get that welded on or get some foot pegs that will actually go around the frame. So you see, got nice clearance in there. Still got room underneath the tank. Everything else. Come around on the other side. Got the straight pipe here. Also got the 40 series torque converter. Everything set up. Another zip tie over here. Brake pedal. The bike is obnoxiously loud right now with that straight header on there. It's ridiculously loud. So loud, I'm probably not even going to start it right now, just because I had it out the last couple of days. Just starting letting the motor break in, still in the break-in period. But seeing the neighbors open the door, looking outside, I'm like, don't want to get the police call on me early before I even get a chance to really ride the bike. So it's going to get a muffler on it. It needs that anyway. The open header is way too loud. So some of my initial thoughts so far, the bike is very comfortable. It's powerful. I'm having some issues though right now with the throttle. I'm not sure whether I'm going to have to replace this, like it's getting stuck sometimes. I also know it could be part of the break-in period where, it doesn't quite, you're not supposed to put it under a full load, so I'm not quite doing that yet. So just getting it broken in. But like I say, so far, so good. Like I say, came out pretty nice. It's extremely heavy. I think the bike by itself was 200, maybe 215 pounds. Just the bike with the 6 horsepower. That Predator 420, that probably weighs about another, 50 pounds or so. So the bike is definitely not light. But it's sturdy. It's pretty big. I say, I feel pretty good off on it. You can see I'm a pretty big dude. I'm 6'2" and 230 pounds. So I've got plenty of room to get on it and ride this thing. So good clearance down here. Pretty much everything is as big as the motor is. Everything did pretty much stay within the frame. Torque converter on that side, as well as the jack shaft and everything else on this side. So, like I say, so far so good. Like I say, the fit is good. Now it's just time to do some tuning. As far as getting the, I'm gonna go with a slip-on muffler on here on the back. Burning that up pretty good, but that'll just wipe down, get that off. But yeah, slide the muffler on here, just to go ahead and quiet it down, get a silencer on there, and then break the motor in a little more, just let it kind of idle up, let it rev. Looking at probably changing out the throttle here too. Like I said, the issue that I've been having is that when I crank the throttle, I say it's moving back there. So I'm not sure what's going on, but I know on the bike it's kind of slow to respond. So I'm not quite sure if that's part of the break-in period still going on, as well as the torque converter sometimes having to spool up and really get to going. So I say need some tuning. Maybe possibly need to get a smaller belt for the torque converter. Like I say, that's some slack in there, and that could be it too, where I just need to take some of that slack out and tighten that up a little bit more, just so when that thing really goes and engages, it snatches that belt. I think the belt might be slipping on there because it's kind of big. The distance between these two pulleys on here, I do not believe is going to be the same as the plate that came with the torque converter. So, as a matter of fact, let's take a look at that real quick. I got the plate here, but I don't know. We'll measure it out and just see. But either way, could just use could be a tighter belt. Like I said, I'm thinking the maybe the back pressure because of the header being open. Maybe you need to slip one on exhaust for that. Like I said, could be a bunch of different things, but definitely needs some tuning. So there it is right there, Manco Big Cat 420 build. So like I say, runs and drives, yard drives anyway. You know, not really moving too fast, but like I said, extremely loud. What I'll probably do is once I get the muffler, I'll do a video on the sound comparison. I'm not going to start it right now just because it's kind of early, and it's going to be extremely loud, so I'm just not going to do it. But yeah, check it out. You know, let me know what you think. What are some of your thoughts? I would say some of the last few things that I do want to do that I haven't done is that on the back of the bike it had this emissions box. So I'm trying to think somehow how to use these brackets to put a battery box on here to hold the battery on there, so I can get the electric start going. So we'll see what that does. But outside of that, like I say, got the Hemi Predator on there. Like I say, still got clearance underneath the bike. Like I say, and it's in there. It's in there snug, but it is in there and it does run. So like I say, that's the update, and we'll hit you back once I get the silencer and get that on there and do a few more tweaks to it.